What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So not too long ago, I made a review video on my favorite business banking account, and that would be Novo Bank. And in that video, I briefly talked about the desktop platform and the app, but a lot of you asked me in the comment section after that video if I would go more in depth and take you inside the app and the website to show you all of the different menus. So today, that is exactly what we're going to do. So whether you have already started your small business or side hustle, or you're thinking about starting one in the near future, let's take a deeper dive into the Novo business banking account to show you exactly why I feel this is the best business account for you. All right, let's jump right into it. So throughout today's video, I will briefly be brushing up on what Novo has to offer, but if you want a really comprehensive review of the entire platform, then definitely check out my full review video on the Novo platform that I did just a few weeks ago. But I don't want to waste any time, so let's jump into the app and talk about the different menus that are in there, and then we'll also take a look at the desktop platform later on in the video, since I also feel that that is an incredibly powerful tool. So when you first launch the Novo app, you're going to be brought to the main dashboard tab, which is the first tab all the way on the left. And this shows you your available balance at the top of the screen, your overall balance, which sometimes these will be a little bit different depending on if you have any pending transactions. And then underneath of that, you also have a breakdown of your monthly income and your spending, which makes it really easy to understand how much money is coming in and how much is going out. And at the end of the day, those are the two numbers that are really important. Now, with the demo account that I'm using today, things look pretty simple, but there's also this customized dashboard button at the bottom of the screen, and with this, you're able to add all kinds of different menus that might be useful for your business, including available perks, recent activity, and a bunch of other fantastic tools. And that's one thing that I love about the Novo platform as a whole, is that they really allow you to customize the app based on the needs of your business and which tools you're integrating to help run your business or side hustle more efficiently. And I will also mention that at the very top of the screen, there's always a nice little business-related inspirational quote, which is a nice touch if you ask me. Moving on from the dashboard tab, we have the activities tab, which is the next one over to the right, and this is where you can see a comprehensive breakdown of all of the different transactions on your account by week, month, year, or a bunch of other time frames. And you can also split this up into just income, spending, or you can put everything on the same chart. And you can even click on the See More Insights button to get a more comprehensive look at your income and spending. In the middle tab, we have the Move Money, which allows you to do a number of things, including making payments to another bank account, which is also a really useful tool that you can use to send money to yourself in another bank account. And you can also transfer funds into your Novo account, and obviously you also are able to deposit checks remotely using the mobile deposit feature. At the bottom of the screen, you also have two of my favorite tools with the Novo platform, and that would be the Invoicing tool, which allows you to create and send invoices that are custom and really professional looking, and I'll talk more about that later on in the desktop platform and show you exactly how to generate an invoice. But I use this tool all the time, and the best part is your Novo bank account number and routing number are integrated with your invoice, which makes it really easy for your client to pay this invoice, and that means that the money is ACH transferred directly into your Novo account, and that just makes the entire process really seamless for both parties. But below that, they also have the reserves budgeting tool, which I talked about in depth in my full review on the Novo platform, but this allows you to categorize your business income and set money aside for certain things like taxes, upcoming expenses, or even create goals that you would like your business to reach in the near future. And I know for me, and probably most other small businesses or side hustles, this is a really useful tool because I'm able to set my taxes aside each and every month, and that means that each quarter when I go ahead and make my quarterly tax payment, that money is already set aside, and I don't have that sticker shock of having to pay this huge tax bill that I wasn't prepared for. Again, I'm using a demo account that I set up just for today's video, but if you hit the Create Reserves button, you're able to give this reserve or category a name, specify how much money you want to set aside, and give it a precise description so that you know exactly what this money is to be used for. Going back to the main menu, the next tab over is the Accounts tab, and this simply shows you your routing number and account number at the very top of the screen, gives you a few different options where you can manage your Novo business debit card, access your bank statements for the past several months, account settings, and look at all of the different tools that you can integrate with the Novo platform to better optimize optimize your business. And lastly, all the way on the right-hand side, you have the support tab, which is where you can contact Novo's customer support. And in my experience, they are pretty good, and I've only had to deal with them once personally, but I would give them a solid 9 out of 10 based on the one experience that I had. And trust me, I have had to deal with a lot of different banks and other financial service companies, so a 9 out of 10 is pretty good. Alright, so that's a really comprehensive breakdown of the app, but I also want to quickly take a look at the desktop platform, because unlike a lot of other mobile banks, Novo's desktop tool is absolutely not an afterthought, and it is actually optimized to be used on desktop. And for those of you who have used other mobile banking platforms before, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about here. Sometimes it just feels like a lot of companies spend a lot of money to make a fantastic mobile app, but don't really put the time and effort into a desktop platform. But I can say with Novo, that is definitely not the case, and if anything, the desktop tool is just as, if not more useful than the mobile app. So similar to the app, when you log into your account on the desktop platform, you're first brought to the dashboard, where again, you can see your balances, recent account activity, and a few other helpful menus that can all be customized. But over on the left-hand side, you have all of these different tabs that we talked about in the app, including activities, make a payment, as well as your account info, Novo cards, statements, and all of that good stuff. But the main tab that I want to look at here that I absolutely love about Novo is the perks tab. Again, I broke this down in my full review video on the Novo platform, but in this menu, you can see all of the different perks that you are going to get by using your Novo business bank account. Now, since this is a demo account, a lot of these ones are locked, as you can see, but as soon as you spend just $50 on your Novo card, you're going to unlock all of these different perks, many of which are things that most small businesses or side hustles are probably going to use anyways. For example, I personally use QuickBooks to keep track of my income and expenses for this YouTube channel, and Novo is currently offering a 40% discount on the first 6 months of your QuickBooks online package, which equates to $150 in savings for just being a Novo customer. And remember, this account is completely free, so that's pretty awesome. But there's also a ton of different advertiser credits, website building tools, and a bunch of other things that allow you to optimize your business and save a little cash while you're at it. Now, while everything else here is pretty much the same as the app and really just goes into more depth, I do quickly want to show you the invoicing tool and how easy it is to just generate and send an invoice to your clients. So if you go to the Invoices tab and click on Create Invoice, you're able to fill out some really basic information about your customer or client, input their email address, as well as any additional email addresses that you would like to receive a copy of that invoice. You can then input the item and the amount that is being billed for that particular item, and then it's all going to be added up. And like I said, you're then able to select whether you want this to go directly into your Novo account using a free ACH transfer, or you can also use one of those integrated tools that we talked about earlier, like Stripe, for example, which is also one of the perk discounts that you get with your Novo account. So personally, I just use the free ACH transfer tool because that works just fine for me, but if you're accepting a lot of smaller transactions with credit cards, then using an integration with Stripe or a similar platform might be the better option for you. So I've said this before, and I will say it again, regardless of whether you are running some established LLC or a corporation, or you're just getting started with a small business or side hustle in your house, it doesn't matter. You need to be separating your business income and expenses from your personal income and expenses. I know that might sound really confusing and complex, but number one, this is going to save you a lot of headaches when it comes time to file your taxes at the end of the year. And number two, it's just going to legitimize your business in the sense that you are going to be taking it seriously because you're taking the finances seriously. So if you're interested in the Novo business banking account, then definitely check out my full review that I did to hear about all of the different benefits that you get. But I hope this video was helpful in giving you a step-by-step breakdown of all of the different menus, both for the Novo app and the online tool as well. This is the business account that I personally use, and I have absolutely no complaints, but I would love to hear what business account and other financial tools you are currently using and why you feel those are the best fit for you and your business. As always, if you did get value out of this content and you want to help support me, it would mean a lot to me if you would hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who you think would get value out of this content as well. And of course, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.